Hi loves, it's your girl again, Christina, and I'm back with another video. In today's video I will be talking about some expectations versus realities that nurses tend to find out when they're in school as compared to when they start working on the field. So stick and stay with me and do not go anywhere, okay? If today is your first time you are seeing me, my name is Christina. I am an LPN and a braider. On here I do videos in nursing, hair and beauty, lifestyle, and a bit of everything. So we're going straight into the video. But I wanted to say a very big thank you to whoever that has subscribed to this channel. It means a lot to me and I really appreciate that a lot. To my old subscribers, guys, you held me up right from the beginning and I am really grateful. Thank you so much for all the support and the love that you have shown me. God richly bless you. So we're going straight into the video. First and foremost, I will say that this is a cliche, like a lot of people say it. Even I thought, yes, before I even decided to become a nurse, and even when I was in nursing school, I thought about that nurses are rich. They are super rich. Guys, do not get me wrong, nurses have a decent job. Like, nursing pays, it is reliable and all that. But when you are in school, you might think that the moment you get out of school, you are going to count that dollars. But it's not like that, guys. You will need to work your head off. Trust me. Picking those extra hours, working overtime and all that, because I think being rich is like relative, you know. Some people will say that being rich is having maybe a particular car, or being in your dream house, or, you know, being able to go on, you know, a luxury vacation and all that. Some will also say being rich is being able to provide for yourself a 3-square meal. So I think richness is, you know, relative. But then again, I know that when you're in nursing school, you think that nurses are super rich, like they can count the money like that. Guys, it is not like that. It is not as rosy like that. My point is, even if it is, my point is, you have to go through like so many things to get to that point of richness that you presume it is, okay? So it doesn't come off like that. You have to work towards it. So do not go into nursing school thinking that the moment you are done in school, you start counting the dollars. It is not like that. So please and please and please again, do not let that mentality overshadow you. Just know you will get money, but do not let that make you go in for nursing. No, because if you let the money aspect encourage you to go in for nursing, you might end up, you know, being regretting, because just as I said, you have to go through a whole lot of things. So I mean, you have to earn the money in a hard way, or in a tough way, let me say it like that. Yeah, so it's not rosy and easy like that, okay? Also, when you're in nursing school, you expect to have maybe a flexible schedule after school when you start working as a nurse. But guys, most of the times, not all facilities, but some facilities will say that since you're a new nurse, we would want to put you maybe on this particular schedule so you can learn. Some facilities do not mind. They are looking for nurses like crazy, so they will just put you on the schedule that you want, okay? But other facilities will say that this is what we have available and this is all that we can give you. They will not force it on you, but they will let you know that this is what we have available and this is what we can give you. So if you can work with this schedule, that will be amazing. So sometimes when you are out of school and you face reality, you don't really get the schedule that you had in mind. Maybe you have extra things that you do aside. Maybe you have a family to take care of, so you have scheduled your time in a way that you can work just weekends, and you go to this facility and you're like, since you're a new nurse, we would want you to work like maybe more days. compared to just the weekends that you are requesting for. So sometimes scheduling becomes a little tough, but as I mentioned, it's not with every facility and it's not with every circumstance. So you might be lucky, but just know and be prepared for it that you can face all these realities when you come out of school. It is not always what you desire or what you want, but it's sometimes what is on the table that is offered to you to do. Another expectation I will talk about is usually when you're in nursing school and you go for clinicals, sometimes you'll be paired with another student and you'll be taking care of just one patient, or there will be like two students taking care of two patients. Nursing school makes you think that the patient ratio to nursing is, you know, it's a good deal or it's like an easy thing. But trust me, when you come out of school, and especially you work in a long-term facility, and you are given like 25 to 30 patients, that is when reality sets in. It will hit you like that, guys. It's not easy. I remember like when I work in the nursing, that was even like an assisted living, I had like over 20 patients, and that was not even cool. Oh my goodness. The only thing that helped me was I was an STNA in the same facility that I was hired, so I knew the patients already, so it was like an icing on the cake for me. But even with that, reality really hit me, and it was a different ball game altogether. So please, if you go to clinicals and you are allowed to just take care of one patient, I mean, you don't work there. And whenever you go for clinicals, you are working under the license of your teacher who took you over there. So whatever error or whatever thing that you do goes against their licenses. So they make sure not to overcrowd you with a lot of patients. So you do one at a time and you understand whatever disorder the patient is going through or whatever thing that particular patient is going through. Like they want you to pay much attention to that and not just like bombarding you guys with a lot of patients and all that. But do not make that make you relax. Unless when you come out you do home care, when you have to go to the patient's house like a one-on-one. That is some cool thing also to do. But if not, and you want to do more of bedside nursing, guys, it is overwhelming, but you can do it. There is always a positive aspect of a negative situation, so you can do it. Okay, you can do it though, but that is the reality at hand. Okay, it's not as you go for clinicals, but when you come out, it's a different thing altogether. Another expectation that I will talk about is, again, to clinical sites. When you go on clinicals, you are there with your teacher. So the nurses over there tend to be nice to you. The patients sometimes also tend to be nice to you. So you picture the nursing world as being nice and friendly and all that. But when reality sets in, you get to know that most of the nurses you are working with are not that sweet and nice as you think they will be. Some are super nice and are willing to help you as a newbie, trust me. But there are some also bad ones out there who will always be on your neck and who will make you feel like you're not worth it. Do not let that, you know, break you down. It's just a reality out there. You will face it. You will see patients who will not even appreciate you for the things that you do for them. And even the family of the patient, oh my goodness, that is another thing. The family of the patient, sometimes they are even worse than the patients. It is not easy, guys. You will get patients that will be talking bad about you, especially me being like a black nurse. I'll do a whole video on my racism story, like, you know, how I was treated by a resident, you know, maybe I'll do a whole video on that. But you will face that. It's a reality, okay? Not everyone out there in the nursing world, or even the patients that we take care of them, not everyone out there is nice and friendly like that. So grow a tough skin and be ready to face that reality. The last expectation that I will talk here is when you go for clinical, sometimes you tend to leave early or leave exactly on time. Reality is, it is not like that. When you become a nurse, when you finally hit that floor or when you finally hit that office, you know, especially this I think go on a lot in long-term facilities. There has been so many times that I have to stay at work for an extra hour or an extra 2 hours because my relief is late. Maybe there is an accident on the road that he or she is stuck. Maybe there is a family emergency he or she needed to call for. Like, there'll be call-offs on you. There will be so many things. So just prepare for that. You will not always leave work on time. There will be so many things that will be holding you back. Maybe there is a medication error, you have to stay behind to make some clarifications, sign some papers and all that. Like, so many things. Maybe few minutes to your clock out, there is an emergency, you have to just step in. Okay, so many things. So you can, like, most of the times you cannot always leave on time as you planned or as you wish. You have to stay in for extra hours. So be ready for it, guys. So on this note, guys, if you have any idea on what I talked about, considering the expectations and reality of nursing school versus, you know, being an actual nurse on the field, let me know in the comment section and let's have a great conversation. Please do not forget to like and share this video and also subscribe to be part of the space. I really appreciate everything, guys, and please subscribe. Okay, subscribe. Always remember, you are unique in your own special way. I will see you in the next video, guys. Love you. Bye.